What is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. It is so good to see you. I have not been able to do a Sunday live stream in so long. And the truth is, I won't be able to do one next week, next weekend either. So I'm glad I was able to jump in because I wasn't even sure that I would be able to. But here we are. It is Sunday. It is fun day. It is 2 days away from Uptober, and I am pumped. I am very, very excited. You can see that, Bitcoin's been holding pretty well over the last couple of days here, over this weekend. We did pump up to 66K on Friday. And, I don't know what comes next. Now, there are rumors floating around on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, that $16 billion is going to be put back into the hands of those who lost out in FTX. Thankfully, I was not one of them, so I don't know the full details there. But my understanding of what I read is $16 billion going back to people who understand crypto and have owned crypto and maybe are probably trying to get back into the market with the money that they lost in FTX. I don't know if that's being given out in like kind or if it's being given out in as cash. But if it's being given out as cash on the first day of Uptober, I mean, what? Like, how serendipitous is that you're going to get $16 billion going into the hands of crypto degens, right? Who were so risky that they left their funds on FTX. I shouldn't laugh about it, but not your keys, not your coins, right? So that's probably lesson number one. But yeah, how serendipitous that that's happening on the first day of October. I mean, this is crazy. We've already seen a massive September. Whenever we have a good September, whenever September's in the green, which is not common, the numbers for the rest of the year look crazy, look phenomenal. And like I said, I've been waiting for Q4. I've been salivating for Q4. Just again, from a Bitcoin perspective, not even crypto, not even gaming, not even whatever, like just from a Bitcoin perspective, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the big daddy, and I'm a Bitcoin maxi. So that's where I think it's all eventually going to go. But when Big Daddy pops off, well, the rest of the market likes to follow along. And for those of us here in the crypto gaming space, I believe are going to benefit in some way, shape, or form. Again, not financial advice, but I am excited for fun times ahead from a Bitcoin perspective. Now, bringing this back to Splinterlands and gaming overall, there's a lot of I think a lot of things to look forward to for Splinterlands as well. I put out the video, was it yesterday? We saw a massive sell-off on DEC. That's still kind of the case here. We're now at 78% of PEG. And, it's an interesting situation. I still believe it's just a small blip. And I'm curious to know when, I'm curious to see how the sale does, right? The upcoming, it doesn't start this week. So we're about like 9 days away from the second phase of the Hall of Legends sale. But when that goes live, that'll be fun and exciting. We are also, and let's actually go here, I believe less than 3 weeks away from Nidhogger and the conflicts being completely done, at least the rebellion conflicts. So, in that sense, I think that there's going to be some turmoil. There's going to be some turbulence. There's going to be some, repricing in the market of rebellion cards and assets and all that. And again, I don't know how long that lasts. I don't know what the appetite is for it, but I'll tell you this. If the broader market is doing well, if people are excited, I would not be surprised for that optimism to flow into Splinterlands, specifically into Rebellion packs. So let's actually go here to set value. That's what I wanted to check. And you can see Rebellion sitting at about 6,400. So we've leveled off, right? But, going back 6 months ago, we've kind of reached similar areas in that sense. Let's go back here and see. Now, keep in mind, there's been conflicts added in. So a Max Rebellion set, we've probably over the past couple of months, especially with these cards being super popular, part of it is the fact that these summoners, right, these legendary summoners are quite good and quite expensive. So that's also helping to pump up the value of Rebellion. It's not just like all Rebellion cards are rising, but we're adding to the pot. But ultimately, I'm excited to see where this set goes. The more and more I think about it, the more I believe we need to rotate modern format and just see what this looks like. I think that will get, if that ends up being another, what's the word, like capitulation point, and all the people who are here for chaos, they decide that, you know what, that's it, I'm done, I'm out of the game, then let's get it over with, right? Let's just get that done with, and let's see how things look forward, because I kind of don't want that hanging over my head, right? I don't want this like, oh, once chaos is out of modern format, there's gonna be a massive sell-off. It's like, dude, Chaos Legion is going for 30 cents, right? The reward cards are not even selling. I'm talking about like the Pelacor Bandit class and all that, right? Like these cards are not even selling. People are burning them. So let's just get it over with. Let's get it over with. Let's move forward. And, land will eventually make its way and be something that's useful for all of those Chaos Legion cards. That's just my thought. And I know I'm not really being sympathetic to a lot of the other opinions out there, but that's just how I feel. All right, let's just hop into the chat. We got DJ in the house. Let's go. Mystic Force, good to see you here. Boom Me says 2 days until October, and Boom Me says cash. So it looks like FTX is paying out cash. That should be fun. Oh boy, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. All right, let's see. Stream health looks good, so I don't know why this thing was popping up in my face here. Mystic Force says it's warming up. Fantastic, I agree. Boomy says CZ is out now. The alt season can start. I know. Again, all of this is just happening so serendipitously when you look at the timing. So I'm very much looking forward to what even this week will bring, and I cannot wait. I'll be live streaming on Tuesday. For sure. DJ says FTC degen or FTX degen stimulus. That's pretty much what it is. I wonder how much of that is going to find its way into Bitcoin versus maybe some of the other projects out there. But Bitcoin Maxi is where it's at, says Boom Me. Let's go. Splinterlands is going to rip. It's going to be a rare set for Rebellion. Yeah, that's my thought too, right? Like I don't have a lot of Rebellion cards, and I'm not in a position where I'm going to go heavy and drop another 6K on Rebellion right now. But I am excited to see what the future potentially brings for this. And, at least with the cards that I do have, I'm going to try and play in Rebellion try and play in Modern when that rotates as much as possible. You'll see here that I have actually risen the ranks. I went from Bronze to Diamond 3 in this season, I believe, and you can see that based on my leaderboard. My win rate is phenomenal, 87 out of 108 battles played. My max streak was 27. Obviously, that's not going to happen again because I'm not going to be playing down in Bronze. I'll start the next season in, Gold 2? If I finish here. And that season ends in less than 24 hours. So, we'll see how things play out here. Now, my question is, how much is the energy cost if you're in Diamond 3? Because I think I've topped out. I think I'm starting to play against folks that are at my level. And I want to see, because I need to get I need to get the wild account down then. But let's go to DEC, and I want to see Diamond 2 is 325 DEC. That's a lot. Because the most that I've earned right now is like 11 SPS per win. So we're going to need SPS to do a couple multiples, maybe 3-4 cents for me to like have that DEC for energy trade be viable in Diamond. But I'm curious. Let's go check some of the top players again and see how much they are buying in or earning. So let's take a look at Lorcus. There we go. View battles. So Lorcus still getting 35, 36. Okay. We'll go to, is Vet? Yeah, Vet number 2. 31 only. Oh, I thought this would have been in the 35 range as well. 33, 34, 34. Okay. So not terrible. 38. Okay, maybe on average it's still coming out to 35. 38, 38. Yeah, okay. Something weird must have happened here. But either way, that's just where we're at. Let's see. Vlogging says, I'm stuck in Diamond 2 because people just play too good there. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it's not a bad place to be stuck. If you can still get into Diamond, that's awesome. So my hope is, now that I'm playing in Modern, I really, really am hoping that SPS can start to do some multiples this Q4. You know, we start to get to the 2-3 cent range, which I believe is possible. Again, not financial advice, but I believe it's possible. I think we can really start to get the flywheel ripping, and those rewards are going to start looking pretty good. You know, I'm earning, let's put it this way, even for my deck, which isn't like anything too crazy, but I won 7 here, but you can see I won a decent even win streak on this. Winning 12, 12, 10. All right, so if I can get up into that, like, I don't know, 7 to 10 range regularly, that'd be kind of juicy. It would be kind of juicy. In fact, let's play another game right now. I'm enjoying playing, and I really want to get the tactic summoners. You know, part of me is trying to like figure out, you know, putting capital in and getting, I don't know, some of the summoners. We'll take a look at them in a second. But let me ask you guys this here in the chat. For those of you that do play Modern format, I know Tofu is like the most popular, but who are the other summoners that you believe are like necessary at the higher end? There's Loricus, there's Cryptics, there's a couple others. Like, again, I'm just curious your thoughts on that. Okay, let's do this. I want to try something tricky. Oh, I'm not in Modern. I'm not in Wild, so I don't know if I can pull this off. So if that's the case, let me go with this. 6. Yeah, I think we're going to need to do it this way. Let's throw her in the mix. Oh, that's it. Game, set, match. All right, let's put him first. Let's put him. Actually, we're going to put him behind and then see how that plays out. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll give it a try. So who is it? There's Loricus, there's Cryptics, there's the Squirrel, there's Tofu. Oh, there's EMP. And then Nidhogg is going to be the last one. So I'm curious. Okay, so let's say you had the funds. I know they're all different prices, but like let's say you had the funds to max 2 of them out. Which 2 are you going with? And I kind of like the fact that they're, you know, a couple of them are dual elements, so you can touch upon a couple different elements there. But even still, just the simple fact that I'm able to get into Diamond right now is kind of awesome. And I don't know how long that's going to last, because if the prices start to come down, I think people will start leveling up their Rebellion cards, and then all of a sudden competition is going to get real stiff. Oh, Matthew Young is here. Good morning. Let's freaking go. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right. Similar ideas on summoners. Oh, well, this should be interesting. I think I have a chance, but I'm not sure. I need to see. I need to take out that guy, and I'm not going to be able to do it. I won't be able to do it in time. Yeah, see, because he's doing 3 damage. Damn it, we're gonna lose. It is what it is. All right. People's Guild in the house. Let's go. People's Guild says Cryptic and Tofu hands down. Okay, let's check this. All right, Squirrel is very necessary for Quake rule set. Is that the one that has flying? Yeah, because Tofu is the one that has the other one. Okay, so let's take a look at summoners. Also, I don't want to limit it to legendary summoners. I mean, is Avina the Wolf? I mean, she's pretty far up there too. But I guess that comes in handy only in certain situations. All right, you said the squirrel's good for earthquake rule sets. Has anyone been able to get like a good situation with this taunt and redemption thing? Wonder if there's any fun combos there. And you can include a Kane in there too. Kane seems like it'd be pretty awesome. But I think with a Kane, I would need like Chaos Dragon or a bunch of like double strike or blast. Which what's his name? Mantaroth would be good for. So you said Cryptic. Okay, what makes Cryptic so good? Or is it this expose? Although Cryptic is also pretty fantastic for melee only, with this Enfeeble and Retaliate. Man, they're all really good for melee. EMP. So many good options, guys. What do we do? All right, Matthew says, I've been kicking myself in the ass because Prof Chaos had his max tofu up for 30. Oh, BCX. Up to 30 for BCX. And I almost bought it. And then it got scooped out from under me. Oh, you snooze, you lose, buddy. I think EMP is great. Yeah. Also, 10 mana for, I think, Nate Harg is very underwhelming. Yeah, that's only going to be for very specific situations. Cryptic is exceptional when you're expecting magic, melee, standard stuff. Magic, melee, and standard stuff. What's standard stuff? And why is this good with magic? Anybody use the expose and poison option? Oh, the blind is kind of awesome. People's Guild says Tofu is the most versatile of the bunch, in my opinion. 12 to 99 mana Tofu is a boss. You know, and I never expected that to be the case. Like, when I first saw Tofu, I was like, okay, I can understand why they give him thorns, like, because everything else seemed a little underwhelming. But I guess, like, thorns added too much. Like, what do people normally go for here? Is it the triage and scavenger? Like, is that good for a taunt unit in the back? Or like a secondary taunt unit? If you put 2 taunt units, you have one die, and then I don't know. And then you can pair it with the one here. The promo card. That's what I was thinking of. Speaking of promo cards, I did use Mana Warden for the first time in a battle. Let's see if I can find it here. It didn't even come in handy because I dominated, I think, without it. But let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here. So I paired him up with what's his name? Grum Flameblade. So the dude had, you know, Void and Shield. But it didn't even matter because like we just cleaned house. I just put together a very good team, and I'm very proud of that. Because I thought that they would get through Idri Fire quite quickly, but they didn't. And that ended up being to my benefit. Boop. Oh yeah, and the beautiful thing is we get to resurrect that redemption and then heal it. I mean, Lily's still clutch, man. And I don't even have all the fancy cards to go with Lily. Boop, 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 boop. Well, see, I guess he stuck the affliction there, so I wouldn't have been able to heal again, but still pretty awesome. You know, you can almost do like a budget. Oh, you know what I should do? I should grab a couple more. Hold on. You know what? I think I'm going to do this right now on stream. Especially because they're not like too expensive. Like I'm not going to have a maxed Grimbardoon Smith. But I can get to level 3. All right, what am I at? I need 3 BCX to get into level 3. At which point I would get Void. And then I throw Mana Warden behind him. And I can kind of get like a little budget Lily situation. Smith Lily. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's like $7 for 3 BCX. $7.50. It's tempting. It is tempting. The only thing is there's the armor repair options for fire and life are not appealing. In fact, let's do a little research if you guys will entertain me for a second. Hold on, I just want to see where's the armor repair because that's going to be clutch. Repair. Let's do all of modern. And let's do units, not summoners. Interesting. Oh, well, there's always going to be this dude. Oh, never mind. I forgot about Adelaide. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. You are one of my favorites to use. Oh, and Ferox Defender. But, you know, it's just that they would be unproductive members of society sitting in the back line. Or he would be an unproductive member. Adelaide would be fine. Anacron Bolter would be fantastic, too. But what would I need to get this up to? Level 6, bro. I don't got that kind of money. Get out of here. We could do some Scavo Hireling. What about this Runeseer Savaya? Level 6 or 6 BCX. Oof. Man, I'm trying to go with my budget build right now. Oh, Mantaroth has popped off. I really want to max Mantaroth. I mean, the armor repair, the blast, it just seems so fantastic. All right, People's Guild says exposed poison all the time in Magic removes Immortalis's Void. Oh, I did not realize that. Cat, what do you want? You got food. Leave me alone. I'm hanging out with some friends right now. I'll go eat with you later. Oh, we got a new follow. All right, this is cool. Maybe I will keep Stream Elements around, or Wisebot, whatever this is. So on Twitch, because we're streaming this live on Twitch as well. So if you guys prefer Twitch, I'm now doing multiple streams here as well as on Twitch, YouTube and Twitch. I don't think I'm going to add any other platform. I don't know. I guess we could do X, but X seems like not the spot right now. I sold a lot of my, so Matthew says, I sold a lot of my Chaos Legion. I just don't ever think it goes up. And when the next set gets closer, I think it could go down even more. Yep. Well, you know what's interesting. So you sold it, but what did you buy? Because that's the big question, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff that I could sell, but what do I buy? Vlogging says you might want to consider getting Venka. Yeah, I've heard all of the hype on Venka. All right, that's the anti Grimbardoon Smith one, but 36 of BCX that's a lot. And I guess I'd have to get it at level 2 with 3 BCX. So that's gonna cost me a clean like $100. Let's see. Yeah, $99 right there. Yeah, dude, Venka's a beast. Yeah, I guess I will have to get a Venka. So many things to get. I can't keep up. So I'm buying up Rebellion, is what Matthew Young says. Okay. Well, see, this is where I struggle. See, investor aftersound is coming back into the mix here. That's been what's been dominating a lot of my attention lately. And the truth is, I still don't see anything better than SPS at this point, right? When it comes to capital allocating within this game. And yeah, I don't know. That being said, let's take a closer look real quick at where SPS is at. So we're at 0.0082. We're about 200 million away before the team either needs to start buying DEC or SPS. Bro, I think this could get wild. I think it could get wild. I know. I don't like to be like overly bullish because like I am Papa Bear at the end of the day. So I want to have like a much more reserved. And I feel so burned after last bull run. Because my dumbass is sitting there waiting for 100K Bitcoin, which never came. And it's like this time around, it's like I don't want to be the guy thinking like, oh my god, we're gonna go to like X amount, you name it. There's just a couple things we got to clean up. Though, and once the wheels start turning here, if we can do that. Not just we got to clean. We got to, a couple things we got to clean up. We got to get the wheels turning on our own, and we do need another game to pop off. I hope and pray that it ends up being parallel, just because that would benefit me dramatically. But it could be literally any game that gets people excited and, whatever. And earnings have gone up in parallel, right? Because Prime has done a 2x in the same time frame that I think SPS has done a 2x. And I was just reading an interview with the founder saying that they're onboarding like 1,000 people per week or so. I need to go and check that because now I don't trust any numbers in Web3. Just because it seems like the stuff seems so bottable. But my plan is to jump into parallel. I was supposed to do it this weekend. Man, I did not feel good yesterday. I was planning on streaming yesterday, either parallel or jumping into Illuvium, and I just thought it did not feel good. But today's a new day, and we're feeling fantastic, and we're only 2 days away from Uptober. What's the team releasing this week? Is this technically like a big week or an off week from a release standpoint? Yeah, they have maintenance planned. But wow, we're really far away from the next town hall. They don't even have it listed here, but if I was looking at, it was a third Thursday, the 17th. Ooh, yikes. We're like 2.5 weeks away. And hold on, let me check out one thing real quick. So we're going to go through pretty much another season, but what's this Nidhogger deal here? All right, so 20 days, 7 hours. Okay, so we'll just go with like afternoon, and then 20 days from this afternoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 19. Okay, so if I'm doing the counting right, it's not even math, but 20 days and 7 hours from today is the afternoon of October 19th. It's a Saturday. That makes sense. Today's Sunday. So conflicts ends 2 days after the October town hall. What do you think are the chances that they have figured something out for the wagons by then? It's almost 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Will there be something there that keeps Rebellion on a little bit longer? I don't know. Tough to say. Also, here's the thing. With that last town hall was, I don't know. I'm trying not to be negative, but it just felt really underwhelming because there's no scope now about like what exactly they're working on and the time frames for any of that. Like, I know new player experience, right? But like, we don't even know what else they need to deliver. At least before, we had tangible things where it's like, all right, get one-click set rentals, and then you get an onboarding, little tutorial. They got those two things out. So like, what else is there that they're trying to fix for new player experience? If I'm not remembering correctly, please let me know. But those are like the two main things. If there's anything tangible else that we're waiting on, right? Because there's a lot of little fixes, which is great. But I don't know, like, what are the big tangible things that we're waiting on? Marketing, again, that was another disappointing one because I was like, I was hoping, in like to lead up to Uptober, Matt like would have brought on a new marketing person to the town hall and been like, hey guys, we found our marketing guy. We're gonna start marketing in October. Maybe he'll do that in October, but that would be awesome. But I don't even know where they're at in that process, and it didn't sound like they had anything locked down yet. Now, granted, we can give them the benefit of the doubt and say, well, they're not gonna announce anything until they announce anything, and so maybe they have some people that they're having conversations with. But the way Matt's been talking about it the past 3 months is that he's having conversations, and he's been having conversations for the last 3 months. So nothing seemed to change from there. It didn't seem like we were moving forward, and it seemed like the nebulous new player experience was still under, they were still undergoing, things for new player experience. You know what? Okay, let's play a little prediction game here. What do you think they're going to talk about at the October town hall? And it's okay, we can get a little bullish here because I remain, steadfast in the September one was a little underwhelming, but they did say that there were certain things coming, right? Primarily, well, we knew land was not coming. So really the only thing left is glamour. And the only way that they would like talk more about glamour, I think, is if they actually have stuff that they want to launch in the month of November, which is the month that I've like ironed out ideally, right? Ideally that they would get glamour going in November. Again, I don't know. I'm just guessing, and that's not even a guess. That's like a wish. Okay, so before y'all get too crazy and run with it, it's just a wish. Let's see. All right, hold on, let me jump back into the chat because I believe we have some people on Twitch now. Brazen Blake is here. Let's freaking go. Thanks for coming and hanging out on Twitch. We are live on Twitch and YouTube, guys, so whichever one you prefer. All right. So Matthew Young says, hold on, let me go. Matthew Young said, I'm buying Rebellion. We have Helen Browett saying the squirrel doing work. All right, Helen, I got to ask, just because I don't believe I've come across your name before on the chat. So first of all, welcome to the channel. But are you new to the game? Are you new to the channel? Or are you just new to like coming and hanging out on live streams? Very curious to know, especially whenever I see new names at this point in time, because, hopefully the market's heating up. Now, Matthew says, well, even from an investment standpoint, renting these cards is netting a pretty decent return. Good to know. All right. Luke says, yo, what's up? Leandro's in the house as well. Matthew says, I jump on and play some Luvium. You know what? I would need that because I have no idea how to play. It's downloaded and it's ready to go, but I have not given it a try yet. So I wouldn't even know what I'd be doing. Brazen Blake. Oh, we got that already. What's this? Is this an emoji or emote? Oh, go time. I can't read it here, but I can read it on the Twitch stream manager. Sweet. YouTube crew for the win. Yeah, YouTube's been fun. I do miss Twitch though. Specifically the community that used to come around for Splinterlands TV. Ooh, and I have some ideas for this. So I'm gonna share it with you guys. I want to get the Aftersound YT account back up and running. I'm gonna bot it in what's that called? I'm gonna bot it in Wild. So that's why I've been waiting for the end of the season, because I don't want to pay for the Wild season pass right now. But the way that I'm looking at it is starting next season, I have enough DEC set aside for the next 6 months to pay for the things, to pay for the Wild season pass. I'm going to delegate some cards. I'm going to delegate some SPS. And similarly to what we did in the past, people are free to delegate cards and SPS. Ideally SPS, right? Just a little bit. Doesn't need to be much. But I want to turn that thing into an SPS earning and burning machine. So ideally, what I would want to do is, I'm not going to keep any SPS staked on it. I'm just going to stake SPS from other accounts. And if people want to delegate, they can do that. This will be like a community thing. And essentially every week I'm going to unstake the SPS. Doesn't matter where the peg is at or not. I'm going to burn that SPS for DEC and then run some giveaways on either the weekly live stream, or actually we'll probably end up doing like a video just to keep it consistent, because I don't know that I'll be able to do live streams all the time, but videos are a little bit easier. So my hope is, like, I want to see how much SPS I can burn on that community account over the next 6 months, and just, again, give away the DEC that we get from that SPS. But, considering that we are in a position now where we're closing in, I believe, on the 62.6 million that was burned from node licenses, we're only about 300,000 away from that. I just want to start seeing SPS get burned. Burn, baby, burn. Do, 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 do. Okay. Bolt says, morning. What they might discuss in town hall: drinking coffee out of a glass cup rather than ceramic. Oh, look at you, fancy. Helen says, don't talk much, and I'm carelessly logged into my wife's YouTube. Andy B here. All right, I'll remember that, Andy/Helen. But thank you for being here, regardless. Vlogging says, season ends in 22 hours, and once again we get to go splurge all that glint. I prioritize loot chests because I want max gladiators one day. That's fascinating, because I don't even touch the loot chests, because I'm just trying to grab the cards. To me, the cards are most important. I don't like getting merits. I don't like getting potions, and I just don't want to deal with it. So let's see how far along I am on my journey. Because I'll be honest, I made that video yesterday or so, talking about that basically buying energy with glint. And it's like, I want to start doing that sooner rather than later, but it's going to take me a while, I think. I mean, actually, it's kind of crazy that we're 3 seasons in, and I'm at 31% of common cards. That should take 10 seasons then, right? Roughly, should take 10 seasons for me to get the appropriate amount of BCX. So 10 seasons is 5 months. We started mid-August. So September, October, November, December, January. So I should actually have all of the common cards, again, roughly the amount of BCX I need for common cards by mid-January. Rares, we'll just round up to 25. Rares and epics will round up to 25%. So that's going to take 12 seasons. No, I'm not doing that right. Wait, three seasons so far to get 25%. Oh yeah, 12 seasons. So 12 seasons, 6 months. That's mid-February. And legendaries I'm not even focused on right now. They're also not that good. I don't know about you guys, but I find the legendaries to be severely underwhelming. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you have them, they're great, but some of these other cards are pretty fantastic, especially at the lower levels too. So I'm looking at a situation where I can have, outside of legendary, I can have a lot of these cards essentially maxed by early next year. At which point, when SPS is at 15 cents, then I'll be able to buy energy. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's going to get to 15 cents, but you know what I'm saying. And I'll just be able to max out my energy trade. So Brazen says, I have Twitch on all the time and YouTube only when searching something to watch. Fair enough. I'm like rarely ever on Twitch as a consumer, I guess. But I am always on YouTube because there's always something to watch. Brazen says, I'm focusing on common and rare until they are maxed. Yeah, that's not bad. Epics for me is where I think the fun is. Ads get that Twitch money. Yes, sir. Doing what I can. So I've actually turned down a couple. This is the true degen in me coming out, guys. I'm just super excited for like Q4. I want to be streaming here actually quite a bit more. So I've turned down a couple different music projects between now and the end of the year because I want to stream more and I want to make more content and just have fun with it. I launched the podcast as well, which I talk about Chasing Infinity. So there's just a couple different things that I'm focusing on, but gaming, Splinterlands, and like Web3. This is just how excited I am for Q4, right? That like I want to spend more time doing this than some of the other music projects that I would normally take on. But yeah, so I'm excited for it. So I will need to get some of that Twitch ad money, and hopefully some YouTube ad money too, to account for it. Or I'll just take the gains. I'll take the gains if we have some significant gains in Splinterlands. Take my ice cream money and go home. Ice cream in December, ain't nothing better. All right. Bolt says, I have been playing modern rank battles and I'm enjoying playing versus real players, but I'm stuck on 2,500 rating. I'm not too far ahead of you. It was relatively easy to get up to this level, but I started losing around that range, I would say. 2,500. What am I? Oh, I'm at 3,000 now. Yeah, it definitely picks up once you're in the 2,500 level. I was in gold for a little while, and I was just like, oh, okay, maybe I'm just like a gold level player now. And then I guess with everybody kind of moving up together, I was able to float into Diamond 3. And then oddly enough, I don't know, I just went on this massive streak here, which wasn't like, I don't think I did anything special. And I was playing people like roughly around the same rating. But, when you go on a streak, all of a sudden your wins start counting for 40 ratings. So that's why I think I was able to jump up into the 3,000 rating somewhat quickly. But I'm expecting to like lose a lot more now. You can see I lost 2 of my last 3. Our blockchain says, could one of the promo cards be one that we have to burn a lot of cards to get? I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't think we're going to see that. Maybe not, maybe next year sometime. But I don't know. There's just so much. I really want to see. It's like before we start doing a bunch of like massive card burning for like a designed event, I just want to see land in some playable shape or form and see what kind of impact that could make. You know, one of the sad things though about Cryptomancer moving to land is that he's no longer focused or going to be focused on guilds. And that was another area in which I thought, you know, could have used a ton of attention. But you know, land is probably way more important than guilds, especially in the long run. You know, people have put a lot of money into land. I'm sure people have put money into guilds, but at least guilds is playable, right? There's brawls, there's frays, it's happening every couple of days. That rhymed. But it's at least a functional product, where I would say land is technically functional, but serves no purpose, no real purpose in the game. So the moment we can get stuff with land that actually makes sense, so like some applications and utility for research, that'll be a good one, especially if they can tie that in with the rest of the game somehow. Luke says, Bolts, have you come across the Cosmic Piggy accounts? That's you? All three of you? Whoa. So wait, Luke, you went from playing in like silver before, and now you're playing 3 accounts up in gold? That's impressive. Well done. Well done. All right, let's get back over here. Let's see if Bitcoin's popping off. Let's see. There was, okay, hold on. There's a list just to get you guys all bullish. Hold on, there's a tweet that I saw earlier today. Let's see if I can find it. And it was just like everything that's going on. Oh, maybe it was from a couple days ago. Nope, can't find it. Sorry. A lot of buildup for nothing. Oh, well, here. This will be slightly there. So you got the FTX payout, 16 billion, starting on the first day of Uptober. This is the year they're having. And this is the month after we have cut rates. Cut rates here in the US. And China is also doing some, they're expecting rate cuts as well. Or sorry, China just did some kind of stimulus. And then I think they're saying like they were expecting in China, like, you know what? I'm going to get this wrong. There was another country. It was either China or somewhere in Europe that was expecting to do like 3 more rate cuts between now and the end of the year. Yeah, I don't know. That's exciting stuff. Oh, we're getting more people on Twitch. Let's freaking go. All right. So Luke says, I am my own mini bot farm. Matthew says, do I buy this Venka? Yeah, Venka, at least at level 2 seems like somewhat clutch. Jobby Saints, hey. Luke says, I play using 2 monitors, 2 accounts on one, and then one on my other. Interesting. Okay. And Dave is in the house too. Why you here, future wrecker? Bolt says, having keep does make things a lot easier. I just need to get my guild back playing. We on a track now, 141, region 141. Yeah, there's so many ways that they could go about getting land better. I mean, I've talked about it in multiple videos. I've been wanting to do a video about like them pivoting on land. I mean, I think that they're doing that, right? It's just like Land 2.0 is such a grand, phenomenal idea, and I really hope that Matt can create it one day. But that literally seems years away. Like, considering the pace of development right now, the fact that there's one guy developing land, that seems years away. So it's like building up to it slowly makes sense, and pivoting along the way to, in my opinion, get items and spells out sooner would be great. All right, Matthew says there's a max on the market, and I'm debating. Oh, remember the last time you were debating, Matthew? I mean, not to peer pressure you to buying, but remember what happened last time? Jobby says, the hell, Dave, you're still alive? Oh, did something happen to Dave? Oh, Dave, we're glad you're still alive. Bolt says, nice, that's the way to do it. All right, Blockchain says, if they want to give land some love, teams should prioritize glamour only for land. Well, that's an interesting thought, but my understanding, actually, I don't have any understanding, but like glamour should be something that the team is monetizing, to be 100% with you guys. The team needs to make money. We want them to be sustainable. And I think glamour provides just such a phenomenal way for the team to create revenue sources that do not inflate the cards or impact the meta, right? Because that's like the biggest complaint, is that if you want to be competitive, you need to keep buying cards. And if the team wants to be sustainable, they need to keep selling cards. And it's like Glamour actually offers another way for people to just get involved, customize their own, collection, collect, and actually collect a bunch of other things that are collectibles as well, right? NFTs themselves, without, without getting into a situation where you're inflating the card supply and impacting the meta. Dave says, I'm immortal. Matthew says, I'm feeling pressured, or I feel pressured. Oh, you bought it. Literally 1 minute later, I bought it. Well, congratulations, Matthew Young. You are now the proud owner of a maxed Venka. Well done. And thank you for your sacrifice in the market DEC burn. Was that 2% of your transaction? There are no giveaways here. Go to sleep, Grandpa Dave. No giveaways yet. We're working on them. I do not think we will see any real big money come into the game until land is actually ready, says Brazen Blake. Like, I don't want to be overly optimistic, but I also think land being actually ready is too far to say that no money would be coming in before that. I think there's certain ways that they could make land, 1.7, 1.8 appealing, that you could get people to come in without the full on, launch of land. All right. Oh, stream elements. Oh man, yeah, I don't play Fortnite anymore. I need to go and update stream elements. All right, Luke says, I even got the diamond on one account last season. Probably not gonna this season. Didn't play much, or didn't play enough. Brazen says, what's up to Jobby? Oh, what's this? Royal Eagle with a Sunday update? Come on, no. He knew that I was streaming right now. He's trying to distract me. Community update, upcoming league tier advancement chest. What? As we approach the end of season, we want to give you a heads up about an exciting change coming soon. During this Tuesday's maintenance window, we will introduce loot chests for league tier advancement. You will receive loot chests only on your first advancement to a tier within the season. For example, if you rank up from Bronze 3 to Bronze 2, you will receive 5 loot chests. However, if you fall back to Bronze 3 and come back, okay. That makes sense. We want to share this information in advance so you can plan accordingly and avoid advancing too early. What do you mean, advancing too early? Oh, so you get more chests from the bottom up. And they share a little graphic here. So you get a bunch of minor chests through bronze, then minor and major and silver and gold. And then once you get into diamond, you start getting some ultimate chests. That's cool. That's such a nice little touch there. Now, does that inflate? Does that unnecessarily inflate cards? I don't get me wrong. I like the idea of loot chests, and I think people should be rewarded for, advancing. It's a nice little touch. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. I mean, we're talking about I don't know, maybe like I was gonna say like 100 chests per player, but I think it's more than that. That's an interesting development. Hey, so see, we were just asking, what is the team gonna launch? Royal Eagle, are you watching this stream? Because if you are, first of all, shout out to you and the team. Secondly, well, thanks for giving us something to talk about. Man, he says, when are you going to join me buying some Rebellion? Bro, I don't know. I don't have any extra money right now. I've literally been buying nothing but Bitcoin and MicroStrategy, and I couldn't be happier. So it's like when I just look at this, I'm like, I love the game, but I don't know, like Q4, Bitcoin, going to the moon, geopolitical stuff getting a little crazy and spicy. I want, there's only so much Bitcoin in the world. All right, so big update, loot chest for tier advancement. All right, Jobby Saint says, isn't Matt's future plan is for Splinterlands to be owned by the DAO and DAO employ the team to do things? I don't think that's not, I mean, you're on the right track. It's not that he wants the DAO to own Splinterlands, but there to be a partnership, right, between the DAO and the company. So therefore, like the DAO is essentially paying the team to create X, Y, and Z, and then the team, creates some kind of thing like a revenue share. So the Rebellion launch and this current thing that we're doing right now, the Rebellion launch and the Hall of Legends is probably a good example, like a good nice first step. But I think what he's trying to do is create a framework so that other companies can come in and do the same thing, right? Like, I don't know how it's going to work in the future, but let's say Soulkeep, for example, right? Soulkeep, if the game becomes successful and they want to work on their next set and they want to do it through the DAO, I wonder if there would be an interesting situation where the DAO, they could go to the DAO the same way that Splinterlands does, create a proposal and say, hey, if you give us X amount, we'll create the next beta set of packs, right? And then we'll do a revenue split. Now, here's the thing. People are going to balk at that right now and say, because Soulkeep hasn't done anything. But I'm talking about in a year or, 2 years from now, whenever the game has been fully launched and it's in a better place and we can see actual tangible benefits that have come into the ecosystem because of Soulkeep. I think there would be a much better chance. And so not just that, but anybody could come in. Remember Splinter Royale that ended up leaving and going to ETH Guards? You want companies to be able to come in and say, hey, we want to create something mini game within whatever using SPS. And I don't know, that'd be pretty good. All right, you should throw in a quick ghost challenge. You know what? I'm actually gonna head out soon because it's already 11:30. Football's about to start. So, but I do want to do some ghost card tournaments. Trying to think of when I should plan one. Sometime this week, I think it'd be good. I this weekend when I was going into it, I was like, oh, we should do a Saturday night Splinterlands or Sunday night Splinterlands. But I think we're gonna have to change it to a different day, maybe a Wednesday, and just hang out. Because I want to play with these cards. Burning Elk says, how are we doing? Burning Elk, we are doing fantastic. Excited for Uptober. All right, so Luke says, bring back SPS chess. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. And here's the thing. I would actually be down for that. I think that we are missing I think we are missing some of the random chance of getting SPS, and I would be okay with actually bringing back, setting aside a certain amount of SPS per month, per season, right? For that purpose. Like right now, like it's like 5 million SPS going to rank rewards per month, I think is what it was calculated at recently, right? I mean, that's a lot. But like I would be open to, like, how much is a lot of SPS? I mean, even 10,000 SPS is actually significant, right? I mean, hell, even like 1,000 SPS is not insignificant. Like I would say, I would totally be open to an additional 25,000 SPS being allocated per season, right? So 50,000 SPS per month, and make them, like, put them in their own separate chests. Make them be like SPS chests, and have like a bunch of them only have like 1 SPS or 2 SPS or whatever, right? But you could have one, or like there'll be like 5 SPS that have like 1,000 plus in them. And when somebody gets it, they're like, oh yes, this is fantastic, right? I took a chance and I got it. Our Leandro says, increase the season to a month and everyone starts at 0 rating. GG's. Man, that would be the thing. So the only problem with that is that it just gets brutal for all the lower level players, because you have to like wait a very, very long time in order for everybody else to rise to the top. It would be embarrassing. All my cars are being rented. All right, Javi says, oh, I just climbed diamond and will be in champion this EOS. Change of plans. I'll go back to bronze. Both, thank you for reminding me about my grain. I've been better about that recently. Blockchain says research points to give discount on glamour. Well, actually, I think research, they're saying that they might use research as a way to gate certain glamour, right? So I think that that's not a bad way to go about it. It's just like you can only get certain parts of glamour. I don't know. I really hope that they can knock it out of the park with glamour. I think there's such an opportunity there. I just don't know what it looks like yet. Burning Elk says, hit a long-term goal of holding 500k SPS today, so that feels pretty good. Well, congratulations, Burning Elk. That is a hell of an achievement. Luke says, wait a minute. What if you nothing but glads? Couldn't you farm chests without anything? If you have nothing but gladiators? Well, using the advanced feature? Yeah, no, there's the pass costs. So people will need to add value. Javi says, keep losing so I can report your account to win trading. Oh my goodness, Alex Bernard is here saying 5,000. I don't even know what that comment is, but Alex, we haven't seen you in, was it a year? Months? It's been a minute. How is life going? All right, well, we've hit an hour, so I'm gonna call it a day. I want to go prep some food and get ready for the Bears game, which, gosh, the Bears have just been so sad. Well, I don't even know. I need to see how my fantasy team is doing. Let's see. I'm going to go to the Splinter Bowl thing because I have not been paying attention. I know that I'm 1-2, so it's not fantastic right now. But I am facing North Tribe this week. Last week, I faced, I think it was DJ. Where are the matchups from previous weeks? Let's see. Week 3. Oh, no. Week 3, I lost to Stever. So GG Stever. Week 2, I beat DJ. Week 1, I lost to Metaphorico, and I'm playing North Tribe this week. And I am not projected to win currently, so that's not great. I need Caleb Williams to actually play like a #1 draft pick. So that's that league. In my other league, I'm playing kind of garbage too. But I am set to win, or slated to win that. We'll see how that goes. All right. Alex says, what's up? Good, loving the stock market. Hey, man, good times for that. I was going to buy Waka Flocka for 93 2 weeks ago, but missed it. Missed out on your chance. Matthew says, good luck to you and your Bears. I'll be watching the Birds play. Well, good luck to them. Also, there's a fantasy football league here in the Splinterverse. Yeah, so if you want to join, there's been a lot of interest lately, but it's like we're in between two leagues right now. Like there's not enough people. Like there's more people than possible for like one league, but there's not enough for two. So a lot of people are doing double time. I'm sure next year, if you're interested, Brave Tofu is the one to talk to. He's the one who organizes it and puts it all together. But reach out to him, or if you want, I can always put you in touch. Obviously, the season's already started, but it's fun. It's just fun. It's fun to, hang out and talk trash with a bunch of other Splinterlands players about fantasy football. It's all gambling at the end of the day, right? Crypto, football, fantasy football, whatever. You'd love to join? Okay. Well, like I said, get in touch with Brave Tofu. Make sure you get your name added on the list for next year. Not that there's a waiting list, but just in case. But folks, on YouTube, on Twitch, thanks for hanging out. This has been fun. I will be, you know what? Depending on how the afternoon games go, and if I have time this evening. Oh, wait, who's doing Monday night or Sunday night football? Let's see. Baltimore and Buffalo. That's a good one. Oof. I want to watch that. I was going to say I might stream a little bit later today. Not Splinterlands, but I was thinking about jumping into Parallel. That might happen. We'll see. We'll see how the afternoon rolls. But have an amazing rest of your day. Have a great start to your week. If it's already Monday for you, that means you are that much closer to Uptober. But exciting times ahead, guys, regardless. And I wish you all nothing but the best. Couple quick call outs once again, just chill them out. Go check out my music. It's available anywhere you stream music. Go check out the new podcast I just launched. I'm going to be dropping some new episodes today and later this week called Chasing Infinity. It's on my YouTube music channel. Links should be in the description. But that's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your day. Good luck to your fantasy football teams. Good luck to your actual football teams. Catch up with y'all later. Peace.